The relationship between P. Diddy and Justin Bieber has often been portrayed as one of mentorship and guidance, with Diddy playing a significant role in Bieber's early career. However, as time has passed, a darker narrative has emerged, raising questions about the true nature of their connection. While Diddy's influence helped propel Bieber into the spotlight, it also exposed the young artist to a world of excess, control, and unspoken challenges that may have shaped his struggles later on. This exploration reveals how the industry's glossy exterior often hides the psychological and emotional toll it takes on those trying to navigate it, especially when they are thrust into it at a young age. Number 6. Mentorship in the music industry. Diddy's mentorship style, characterized by his hands-on, sometimes domineering approach, has often sparked debate within the entertainment industry. Justin Bieber's relationship with Diddy, established when Bieber was still a young teen, serves as a notable example of this dynamic. Diddy took an interest in Bieber's career early on, inviting him to industry events and gatherings, which in some cases included mature environments filled with adult peers. Photographs of Bieber at parties alongside Diddy and other celebrities led to questions about whether these social interactions were beneficial mentorship opportunities or situations where boundaries were blurred. While this exposure may have contributed to Bieber's early success, it also led some to question if Diddy's influence on Bieber, and others like him, prioritized fame over the young artist's well-being. Number 5. Lavish lifestyles and young protégés. Diddy has long been recognized for his opulent lifestyle, known for hosting high-end parties and events frequented by industry elites. Critics argue that this early exposure to luxury and adult partying could have affected Bieber's perception of the industry, leading him to believe that fame and fortune are inherently tied to a fast-paced, sometimes reckless lifestyle. Some sources and fans suggest that Bieber's early introduction to this high-energy, glamorous scene contributed to his later struggles with substance abuse, rebellious behavior, and emotional distress, issues he has openly discussed in recent years. Many believe the turbulent years he experienced can be traced back, at least partially, to the high-stakes, lavish lifestyle he was exposed to at such a formative age under the influence of Diddy and other industry giants. Number 4. Party culture in the entertainment industry. The music industry, especially in the 2000s and early 2010s, has often been criticized for its lack of boundaries when it comes to protecting young stars. Figures like P. Diddy, known for hosting glamorous, high-energy parties, have been linked to events where underage stars, including Justin Bieber, were allegedly present. Without firm boundaries to shield them from these adult scenes, young stars are frequently thrust into a lifestyle that can quickly become overwhelming. For Bieber, who was still in his teens during much of his exposure to these high-profile circles, the psychological impact of such an environment was profound. This early introduction to the intense, adult-oriented world of celebrity life likely shaped his early choices and led to personal struggles, including battles with substance use, rebellious behavior, and mental health issues. These challenges, which he later acknowledged, reveal the vulnerability of young stars in an industry that often prioritizes profit over their well-being. Without appropriate boundaries, many young artists find themselves trying to adapt to an unsustainable lifestyle, which can have lasting effects on their personal development and mental health, as Bieber's journey illustrates. Number 3. Allegations of manipulative practices in the industry. P. Diddy, like many other powerful figures in the entertainment industry, has faced accusations of exerting a high level of control over his protégés. Known for his authoritative presence, Diddy has often been described as deeply involved in the careers of the artists he mentors, shaping their public images, musical direction, and even personal lives. This type of dynamic, where young stars are pressured to meet the expectations of their mentors or the industry, can be seen as manipulative, particularly when the artists are still developing their personal identities. As Bieber matured, he distanced himself from the controlling influence of figures like Diddy, taking greater control of his career and making decisions that were more aligned with his own personal values and artistic vision, which had become chaotic during his early years of fame. Observers often attribute this shift to a conscious rejection of the pressures and controls that came with being part of a high-profile industry circle. By seeking more autonomy, Bieber not only regained control over his career, but also set out on a path of self-discovery, eventually adopting a healthier and more balanced approach to fame and life. This journey highlights the often damaging effects of early manipulation in the entertainment industry and the importance of personal independence for young artists. Number 2. Whispers of dark industry secrets. The power dynamics within the music industry, particularly with figures like P. Diddy, have long been a subject of scrutiny. Diddy, as a mogul with immense influence, has the ability to shape the careers of young stars, but this power can sometimes be misused or lead to an imbalance that benefits the mentor at the expense of the artist. While Bieber has not explicitly called out Diddy or any specific individual, in later interviews and through his music, he has alluded to the struggles and emotional hardships he faced as a young artist. Fans and critics have speculated that some of these hardships could be tied to his early relationships with high-powered figures in the industry, including Diddy, whose influence on Bieber's career and exposure to adult environments at such a young age might have contributed to the emotional and personal challenges he later experienced. These darker undercurrents in Bieber's early career reflect the potential risks for young artists navigating an industry driven by power and profit. Number 1. Bieber's change in public perception. Over the years, public perception of P. Diddy's influence on Justin Bieber has shifted from admiration to growing criticism. Initially seen as a powerful mentor who helped guide Bieber's early career, Diddy's role is now questioned by fans and critics, especially as Bieber has shared his struggles and feelings of exploitation. The pressures and challenges Bieber faced as a young artist, combined with revelations of exploitative industry practices, have led many to reassess whether Diddy's influence was ultimately positive or detrimental. Since distancing himself from certain industry practices, Bieber has undergone a transformation, advocating for mental health awareness and openly discussing his past hardships. By positioning himself as a figure of resilience, he encourages others who feel overwhelmed or exploited by the industry to seek help, shedding light on the darker side of fame and highlighting the importance of protecting the well-being of young talent. Thanks for watching and subscribing channel.